Week 15 pick'ems. YouTube Ozic going. The Goat House is back with Week 15 picks. We're picking every game all year long. We also got power ranking, score predictions, and a lot more. A lot of it here at the Goat House. Even in the offseason, we got you covered for agency and NFL draft. So if you're new, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Follow that Twitter. That's a must follow. We got constant NFL talk on there. We got polls for players of the week. You guys vote. A lot going on there. Instagram, podcast, Patreon. You can find links in the description or comments. We're also partnered with an app called Sided. You debate football just like you do in the comment section here on YouTube. And you earn points and win Amazon gift cards. It's pretty cool. Check it out. We got a page on there. Give us a follow. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. I got 142 in first, Dan's in second, 139, Pigskin 137. Junior doesn't want to talk about it. The viewers leaderboard, I mean, these guys are some studs. Niner gang, 146. We've seen his name. We've seen Quebec Steelers pop up. He's in second. A new one, Tone. He's really setting the tone here.
Nice.
Or is it Tone E?
Tone E.
Oh.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know,
but since he's new, we're going to need a urine sample and make sure you're not juicing, so send that in ASAP.
Thank you.
Yeah, Will Fuller.
Yeah. That Patreon's got a bunch of extra NFL content. My bets of the week for NFL, college football, junior score predictions, updated playoff predictions, all that every week. A lot more. A lot of you showing your support on there. Appreciate you very much. To the picks for Week 15, we got Chargers, Raiders, Thursday night football. What do we got?
Got ourselves a good ball game.
A good, bad game.
It's going to be close.
Right. But
Think it's going to be
they
a
both,
nice good
they
one?
both stink.
Yeah, I'm taking the Raiders.
Yeah, me too. They're the better of the
Is everybody taking the Raiders?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's taking the Raiders? I kind of had a feeling. It was a pretty clutch ending for Herbert and the boys. The defense stepping up, making plays, taking the ball away from Matt Ryan. So maybe the Chargers are heating up now. I don't know. Maybe they're turning around. The Raiders look like they're going cold. They got just outplayed by the Colts. But the Chargers aren't the Colts. So, yeah, I think the Raiders offense does just enough in this one on Thursday Night Football.
Can't wait.
Ugh.
It's football. You can't wait for football, all right?
Much better than John Gruden on Thursday night.
We got two Saturday games. Here's the first one. Bills at Broncos. Drew Lock is heating up, ladies and gentlemen. Is that a bad thing?
I don't know.
Are they going to be like, yeah, we're all in on Drew Lock next year?
No.
It's going to give the fans false hope. Trust me, I'm a Bears fan. It gives me false hope every single week Mitch plays.
Yeah.
Every single week.
Bills are heating up. Here's the bad thing about this game. I'm a diehard Notre Dame Fighting Irish fan, and they're playing at 3 o'clock in the ACC Championship game while this game's starting at 3:30 Central Time, so that's a problem. I don't like that one bit. But I got to go with Joshy and the boys and the Bills. They're feeling it.
I think everyone's going to go with Josh and the Bills.
I think so.
All right, everybody.
But I am going to say
Bills.
that this is going to be my squeaker of the week.
Whoa.
As great as that
Squeaker?
offense has been,
Do we use this anymore? I don't know.
I
if
don't
we
think
use
we
it.
do. But
All right,
as great as that offense has been, Denver's got a plan. They
Bills are
always
hot.
They always got a plan.
Bills
They
are
always
hot.
do.
Why do we got Saturday games?
Yeah, I don't know. They went a week too early with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got this game's during.
Because next week all the college championship games are over until the bowl games start up. I don't
Do
know
we
what they're
get
doing.
Christmas games?
What?
Do we get Christmas games?
Viking Saints, Christmas.
Vikings.
Ooh.
So here's the other Saturday game, and this is during the SEC championship game. So they really blew it on that one.
Double whammy.
Panthers at Packers, freezing cold, Lambeau Field. I got the Packers.
Well, okay.
All right, this is going.
That's why they did it, because they don't. No, I guess nobody's really going to be watching these games.
You don't think so?
Yeah, I think the viewership's going to be more on the college football side than the
The-
NFL.
Bama, Florida.
Before the year, they like targeted games that they were gonna put in Saturday. Titans Lions was one of them, and
What a snooze fest.
Texans Colts. I thought Texans Colts was
Pete.
probably the best one out of all the four.
Pete, you can't target in this league. You understand?
Okay.
Man.
Sounds like McCaffrey's going to be out again, so we have Mike Davis show.
He screwed me in fantasy. I don't want to talk about it.
Are you not drafting him next year?
No, I'll draft him
Pete
next year.
screwed me in
Just really-
fantasy.
Just
Just
was
better.
really banking on his return.
I'm just better.
Yeah, Pete just really put it in my pooper.
So because Christian McCaffrey's not going to be there, I'm going to allow the Packers to win this game.
You're going to allow it?
I'm going to allow
What
it.
did people on the Twitter poll?
They
vote
voted
for?
me.
Yeah, you guys are sleeping.
Voted Junior to win fantasy. Pete won fantasy.
Thanks,
Well,
guys.
sleeping.
It was their fault.
False hope.
Thanks, guys.
False hope.
Thanks, guys.
You should have been ready for the false hope. You're a Bears fan. You should have been prepared.
Should have been ready.
All right, now let's go on to the Sunday games, okay? We got Buccaneers
All right.
at Falcons. The Falcons are playing really good on the
Losing football.
defense. Yeah, they are.
Junior, are you done with them again?
No, I'm not done with them.
You picked
I'm
them.
a Falcons fan,
You
but
picked them and they
but
let
I'm
you
not
down.
I'm not taking them here.
I'm done with them.
You're
I'm
done?
done. Give me the Bucks.
Are we all taking the Bucks?
I think so.
Pick
yeah,
the
we're taking the-
Falcons.
We'll get
gotta-
one going
This
here.
has
We'll
gotta
get one.
Stop.
Yeah,
No,
we had
we'll get one going.
We had the choke bowl last week.
I think the Falcons could win this game. The Buccaneers.
I was going to say that the Bucks scare me against teams over 500.
They scare me against teams with defenses. Falcons somehow got a good defense. Their offense, I just don't trust their offense. I trust the Bucks offense a little more. But the Bucks offense,
the Bucks scare me against anybody.
yeah.
They're so inconsistent. It's crazy.
Yeah, but the Falcons just choke.
They're chokers. It was a choke bowl.
They should have beat the Chargers. They
It
didn't.
was
They
a
couldn't
choke
do
bowl
it.
last week, and
They should have beat the Chargers. They should have beat the Cowboys. Should have beat the Lions. I don't know. There's somebody
the
else in there.
Falcons, the Falcons,
Bears?
tried to give it.
Hey.
The Falcons tried to give it away, then the Chargers tried to give it away, then the Falcons tried to give away, and then Chargers had to win. They just had to.
They had to do it. Can we get one going here? What's next? I don't even know.
I think
what's
we'll get one
what's
going
hidden.
Oh.
Maybe Pete's a big Niners guy.
Pete's a huge night. Wait, are you taking the Cowboys?
Yeah, I'm done with the Niners. I told the Niners fans I was done with them.
Why are you yelling, dude?
Because I'm pissed at the Niners right now. They blew it.
Are you
2
pissed at their
weeks-
fans too?
Yeah, they blew it 2 weeks in a
Why
row.
is it the
We were
fans'
trying to
fault?
save you, Pete.
They
You
blew
said
it
yeah.
2 weeks in a
So
row.
you're taking the Cowboys?
I'm done. I'm just done. Shanahan's disappointing me. I thought he was one of the top coaches. He didn't know what he was doing in that Washington game. They were running the ball all over him, and then just insisted on going 5 wide with Nick Mullins.
They're just
and
making sure they get a
he's
quarterback
terrible.
next year, man.
Yeah, that was bad.
I'm taking the 49ers. I think Shannon's gonna outcoach Cowboys over there, and I think it's gonna
McCarthy.
be a victory.
McCarthy?
Thank you. I couldn't think of it for a second. The fat guy.
The fat guy.
Yeah, the fat guy.
Okay.
Patricia's gone. Somebody has to fill that role.
McCarthy was actually the original fat guy.
He was the
Yeah.
original.
Well,
actually,
Big Red though.
Yeah, Big Red was the original fat guy.
Oh man.
What's Old Yeller got? Old Yeller's got the 49ers. He's got the 49ers. What's Junior got?
I have the boys. I'm with Pete and the boys.
Junior's got
I
the
do not
boys.
hate the Niners fans, though. I got to get that out there. Like Pete, I do not.
Cowboys can't stop the run. The Niners are going to come in there and pound the football and beat them up. They're also going to get pressure on Dalton, which is going to throw him off a bit. Probably a squeaker, in the ballpark of a squeaker. I got the Niners making that extra play, mainly with the running game. So
Love it.
I like the split. 3 of us for the Niners, 2 for the boys.
We needed one of these.
The Niners need that to stay in the hunt, but
They're
it's
done. They're dead.
Pete
to me.
says they're done, so okay.
I had them in the playoffs.
Well, okay, Chase Daniel versus Ryan Tannehill and the boys. Anybody for Chase Daniel?
Wait, what's the
I think-
Titans' record right now?
9-4.
Okay, we need a couple more losses out of them. We might have to take the Lions on this to go 9-7.
Don't look at me. I'm not taking the
I mean,
Lions.
they
Hey,
are destined
Hey,
for
look
nine.
at the shirt. The shirt says.
Oh, we're going for 10
It
wins?
says 10. They're going for
All
10
right.
wins.
Okay, so they got to win this one.
All right.
Well, what
we'll see
happens
takes
after
Titans.
this week, Pete? You're going to lose?
They play the
Packers?
Packers on Sunday night.
Oh,
It's gonna be a
yep.
good one.
L.
Gonna be a good one.
We'll
folks.
see. We'll see how for real you are, Pete.
See how for real. I think
Another Goldhouse
Stafford.
guarantee?
I think Stafford's gonna tough it out and just play. I feel like
think
that's.
so?
I feel like that's how he always is. He always toughs those.
He's a tough guy.
He is a tough guy, and he's not gonna get hit. He doesn't have anything to worry about. He's not gonna get hit in this game.
So you're
Pete
taking
just
the Lions.
insulted his
Sam,
own
you're
team.
taking the
They
Lions?
didn't sack.
Yeah.
Why do you
put
hate
Pete on the
Titans
Lions.
fans so much?
They
Yeah,
didn't.
you just hate the Titans.
They
fan.
didn't.
God.
You guys don't let me talk at all. They didn't. They just interrupt me all day. They didn't sack the Jags at all, and they beat the shit out of them.
It's true they did.
Who are you talking to there?
Well, you guys were like,
He's
making,
like, they just interrupt me all day. Like he's.
you guys.
No, the fans do. The
The
fans.
guy, he just doesn't get us, man.
Yeah, he doesn't get us, man.
All of us for the Titans.
We'll get one going here.
We just got one going before that.
No, we'll get one going.
Texans, Colts. Last time they played, I said they were going to split. And my original judgment is usually right, but I am going against my original judgment. I am taking the Colts. The Texans, I don't know what that was last week. They're lifeless now. The Bears ruined them. The Bears shut them down. The Colts, I was impressed with their game against the Raiders. I was impressed with that offense. Phillip Rivers, that was probably the best game of the season for him. Jonathan Taylor, too. I'm rolling with the Colts. I'm a little scared, though, and I'm confident with them winning just based on the matchup, but I did say they were going to split previously, so that scares me a little bit.
Yeah, but you can't just allow 7 sacks for the Bears against the Texans and expect the Colts not to do the same exact thing.
It's true.
So I'm taking the Colts.
Yeah, give me the Colts. Houston has a huge problem everywhere but the quarterback position.
Houston, we got a
What
problem.
do you mean? The quarterback position was not too good.
They didn't protect him.
Yeah, but he also
They didn't protect
He just
him.
waited for sacks.
You can't expect him to make plays when he's
Yeller
has
went
no time.
Colts while you were talking. I don't know.
You didn't put Junior over there.
Yeah, you didn't put me over there, man.
Oh, yeah. Did you say?
Yeah, I said Colts.
Oh, yeah, you said Houston. had a
I'm
problem.
taking the Colts as well. I wanted to take. I was originally gonna take the Texans, but not
No,
after
he
that
wasn't.
last week performance. That was terrible. I think they probably have the second worst defense in the NFL next to the Jets.
letting Trubisky throw all over him.
It's bad.
Yeah,
The run defense, they don't even want to tackle. They
Well,
want
they're
part of tackling.
they're a
Flag
mess.
football.
They're a mess. They let Kenny Stills go. Cooks was hurt. Fuller's
Juicing.
juicing. Chad Hansen led him in receiving.
Did they trade that one guy at the beginning of the season? Who was that guy again?
Hopkins.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mess.
Oh, yeah.
Mess.
Next game, Patriots and the Dolphins. The Patriots laid a stinker against the Rams last Thursday night. The Dolphins, they put up a fight with the Chiefs. They got 4 turnovers but still lost. I don't really know what to make of that. Like, you turn the Chiefs over 4 times. Like, yeah, clap it up. But you lost when you turned a team over 4 times. They were going to unclap it up. But they showed promise for the future. Tua got some things going downfield, defense, playmaking defense. Yeah, I think mainly positive.
Yeah.
Even though they lost. Patriots, I don't know. Cam can't throw
Streaky.
can't throw the ball downfield. What's Yeller got for us?
Yeller's going with the Dolphins.
Yeller's
Dolphins.
If Ryan Fitzpatrick.
He's
plays.
going with the Dolphins either way.
Oh, okay.
I think it's pretty clear that Tua's the guy, so I don't know.
Yeah, I
we all
don't trust.
doing it?
Yeah, I don't trust the Patriots at all. I don't know. Just I don't know, I think Cam's broken.
They're going to hear us, though. We're going to give them a goat house guarantee
Yeah.
to the Dolphins. They're
This is
going to
what
45-0.
You're going with the Dolphins?
Yep.
Dan's going with the Dolphins?
Yep.
Well, guess what? I'm 4-0 on lone wolf picks. I'm about to be 5-0. Going with the
Wowzers.
Patriots. They're going to come in there, and they're going to pound the football, something you can do on the Miami Dolphins. They're going to control the clock. And there's something Bill Belichick does just fantastic at a fantastic level is game plan for rookie quarterbacks and make them look like rookie quarterbacks. So I'm going to take the Patriots in here with the game plan, low-scoring squeaker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pounding the under.
Pound the under. Pound it. I'm surprised the only one taking the Patriots. Let's see if I'll.
Don't trust them at all. I think Cam's going to turn the ball over.
He could.
I think
That's how it could backfire.
If the Dolphins score first, it's over. It's over.
Could be.
Because then the Patriots, well, I guess they won't be forced to throw 7-0, but eventually they will have to be forced to throw. They're not gonna be able to do it.
Even when the Patriots were good and the Dolphins were bad, the Dolphins always got one out of them too. Every single year they always get one.
They always have close games.
But they've never been able to run. Cam makes them a better running team than they've been in the past. I think you can beat the Dolphins with running the ball and running the clock. How it backfires, which very easily could happen, like Dan over here said, that Cam Newton, or somebody said it, Cam can throw
That'd be me.
a couple picks
That was Pete.
pretty early. Pete said it. And that could just blow the game because the Dolphins do take the ball away. But if the Patriots... Now, Dan mentioned this. If the Dolphins score first, it's bad. It's going to be bad for the Patriots. But if the Patriots score first, they can limit Cam's passing attempts. So basically, whoever scores first is going to win. That's what we determined here.
Probably a Xavier Howard pick again.
One-hander?
He's got five straight games with a pick. He's got 9 on the season.
What's the record?
It's ridiculous.
Straight.
I don't know.
We'll get the stats guy on that.
Get the stats department. Yeah, that one could backfire on me, but no, it's not because I'm undefeated and I'm blown wolf picks. So
You're due for an L, though. So
no,
that's
it's
true.
never going to happen. Bears
Pete,
and
you owe us one,
Vikings.
Pete. You owe us one,
It's
Pete.
an in the hunt battle. In the hunt battle, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, the other's going with the Vikings.
We know. We know.
Guy
we
just
know.
hates the Bears.
I mean,
over there.
he picked against the Vikings last week and it worked out for him.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that
but
was
he's
against
never
the
picked the Bears.
It's been working for him.
Besides last week.
So that's last
Well,
week.
yeah. Pete,
Just go ahead and put us over there.
Yeah.
Or over there. Thank you.
yeah. Junior, put him over there.
Yeah.
Give me
Any reason?
I'm a Bears fan.
Yeah, we're Bears guys.
I mean, this is a very important game for both teams. This like you said, this is an in the hunt battle.
And I'm a huge Vikings guy, and for that, I'm going with the Bears.
Yes.
The Vikings can't kick field goals. They're either going to miss field goals and lose the game, or they're going to be like, we can't kick field goals. We better go for it. And against the Bears, what depends on if the Bears' stout defense shows up. They kind of been no-showing a couple times recently.
Well, people don't miss field goals against the Bears. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, people don't miss against the Vikings either, so there we go. No, the main problem here is the last time these two teams played, the Vikings offense actually I thought played well. I thought the way they moved the ball, I think they could have scored more points. So this time you could say maybe they scored those points, but there was a little streak in there while the Vikings were streaking where the Vikings offensive line looked actually good, which is like crazy, and now they are back to normal, ladies and gentlemen. They are one of the worst in football, and I think the Bears sacked Cousins one time last time. I think they're going to get after him this time. I think that's going to be a problem. I don't expect the Bears to have the offensive success. I mean, you can score on the Vikings for sure. I don't think they're going to have the offensive success that they've had the last couple of weeks. I think they've really opened things up going against the weak run defenses and running wild on those teams. Those teams happen to play a lot of man coverage, which Trubisky he prefers the man coverage. I think the Vikings will play more zone, throw them off a little bit. I don't trust either team. I just trust the Vikings less at this point in time because of their offensive line and their kicking. But yeah.
Last time this game
Foles
happened,
starting?
yeah, they literally killed Foles last time.
Yeah, that's why the Vikings don't get any pressure, but they're really good at blitzing, but they haven't blitzed anybody until the
last time they did, they murdered Foles.
That's the last time they blitzed, and it
Wow.
worked. I don't know. I understand. I mean, they've blitzed here and there, but
That was when our offensive line has seen better days, though.
yeah. I don't know. I'm feeling the Bears, but that's a 50-50 game.
Come on over, Pete. The water's warm.
Come on.
The water's warm. Come on over.
Last time it was
Come on,
me
Pete.
and Yeller
Come
picking
on,
the
Pete.
Vikings.
Come on.
Yeah, I regretted picking the Bears last time, but
stealing one,
Gosh.
and we're gonna do it again.
Oh,
Vikings at home. I think what you said. I think the game looked a lot closer than it was last time. I think the Vikings should have scored way more points than they did. I think the Bears. I don't know. I think they played some weak defenses the last 2 weeks.
Vikings defense is pretty weak, though.
I know, but I think that's better than the Texans defense.
The
Foles
Vikings
isn't
haven't seen
playing.
Trubisky
And
this
neither is
year.
Tyler Bray.
They haven't
Trubisky's
seen him
not
this year.
good. Like,
We
we
haven't seen him
know.
this
What
year.
you try-
We
What are you trying to say?
Why
They haven't seen
I
him
almost
this year.
convinced myself is that the Vikings play a lot more zone
I
coverage.
see what you're
than,
doing. You picked the Bears last time, and your team won. Now
It's
you're
gonna
picking
work.
the Bears.
The
again.
Vikings aren't going anywhere, so I don't need a win here.
If they win this game, they're gonna pull you right back in.
No, if they
Right
would've-
back
if
in.
beating the Bears doesn't pull
They're
me
gonna
back in.
pull you
If they would
right
have beat the
back in.
Bucks, then that would have pulled me in there.
I thought they had a shot at beating the Bucks. I thought it was just
Pete, if the Bears win,
kicking?
you're wearing the Trubisky jersey.
sure the kicking. I mean, it's not really like a huge. Like I think, what's the line on this?
Vikings are favored by 3.
I don't know. I mean, it's not really a huge.
I'm kind of surprised.
Let's
by that.
double check.
It's Vikings by 3. It was 6 until the Bears shellacked the Texans.
Yeah, I mean,
Shellacked, is that a word? I don't know.
So,
if
yeah, that's a word.
Oh, all right.
I just like the Vikings at home here. I think they're gonna put up a lot of points.
I don't think Nagy's lost at the Viking Stadium.
Yeah, that's the problem with the Bears. Like, the defense was pretty bad a couple weeks ago and a week before that. But
The Bears had a bad streak of defense, and then
is it going to show? The Vikings offense can move the ball. Like, is it going to? I just don't like where the Vikings offense line's at. Brian O'Neill's also questionable. Who's the Vikings' best offensive lineman? Khalil Mack could feast.
Love it.
Because when Brian O'Neill in the past, even though Khalil Mack's had days against the Vikings in the last several years, he would have to go away from Brian O'Neill. Brian O'Neill would lock him down. You have to go on the other side. So that might be a problem. That's gonna be a big problem if he's out. And even if he's in, the offensive line stinks. So
Stink.
But what about Mario Edwards?
yeah, is he arrested or what's going on?
I don't know.
You look- He looked pretty good against the Texans there,
Yeah.
but now he's in trouble.
Now he's
Wait,
in
he got
trouble with the
arrested?
law.
Some kind of battery
Ooh.
charges.
It was a misdemeanor domestic, so I don't even know what that would entail. But
Get
when
him
you
out.
When you mess with the law
Get him
bites
out.
back.
Get him
Well, they got a
out.
big
Get him
game this
out.
week, so maybe they should let him play, and then they'll deal with it. I don't know.
Get him out.
With the Bears?
I still don't know about this one. The more I was talking, the more I almost convinced myself, but I just don't
I'm just
like
trying to steal one.
the Vikings offense.
Oh, so he thinks the Bears are gonna win?
That's
No.
what he thinks. Yeah.
Don't.
Bears are good.
Seahawks Washington football team. They're hot. I don't know. This defense is something. That they didn't play a lick of offense against the Niners and they won. Let me tell you.
Is Haskins starting?
I think it'll be Alex Smith, but we don't know yet.
Yeah,
I'm taking the Seahawks.
I'm taking the Seahawks as
Same.
well.
Oh wow!
I still don't trust Washington. I think they didn't really do anything last
Before I
week.
do this, let me make sure.
They didn't do anything.
I don't trust their
offensively.
I don't trust their offense.
I'm surprised by this because I'm taking Seattle too. But if you look at the defenses that Seattle has played in the second half of the season, or actually pretty much the whole season, that is similar, near Washington's level. You got the Rams and you got the Giants. They lost both those games. They scored under 20 points in both those games. Washington probably has a better defense than the Giants. I mean, they definitely do. So that could be the difference. But yeah, I have a hard time trusting their offense.
This is when the Seahawks turn it on, and they got Chris Carson back, and he's healthy, and he's looking like a beast.
Yeah, that's where I was going to get to. I think this will be a close game. I think that Seahawks make that extra play on offense that Washington maybe struggles to make. But I love Washington's defense. But if there was like a type of players that I would want against Washington defense, it would be the most physical offensive players. Because I think, you can't run wild on them, not even close to wild, but I think a physical running back like Chris Carson can kind of wear them down. And I think DK Metcalf's going to be a problem I like their corners, but a guy like Ronald Darby, Kendall Fuller's been solid, but I think that just Metcalf bodying those guys is going to be a little bit, they're not going to go crazy on offense, but I think that'll be just enough. But Russell Wilson's been taking some bad sacks recently, and now he's got to go against Montez Sweat, Chase Young, Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen, Tim Settle, all those guys that are absolutely balling right now. So should be a pretty good game. I just like Seattle. I just trust Seattle's offense to make that extra play.
Agreed.
But I love that defense over there, Washington. Montez Sweat's second year in the league and Chase Young's first year in the league. That's going to be something. That's going to be absolutely something for a long time.
Hopefully.
Oh, it will. It will. Okay. The Raiders are back on track. Remember I said that going into that Cowboys.
The Raiders?
Ravens are
I
back.
said the Raiders.
Ravens are back on track.
What's up with real quick, what's up with the power rankings? Everyone has the Ravens way up there all of a sudden. I don't know.
I think they'll get there, but they gotta make
come
their
on.
way there first.
What's up with Diarrhea Gate?
He was just cramping a little bit. It wasn't like a
I don't know why people
crapping.
Why were people
That's what I think was happening.
why were people insisting on that?
I don't
Because
know.
the way he was running to the locker
He
room.
has cleats on a slippery floor. How else is he supposed to run?
Like he's got a Duke.
When
He's
you go
got a Dookie.
watch him run out of the locker room, he's running the same way.
Why you examining the way he runs, man?
No,
Pete's the poop doctor.
I wasn't.
Change your Twitter handle to the poop doctor.
Pigskin poop doctor.
I wasn't the one
Let's
evaluating.
go to the poop doctor.
I wasn't the one evaluating him running. Everyone said it when he was running in.
We'll keep an eye on it this week, and we'll have a full report
He
from
had
the poop doctor.
he had a bandage on his arm.
New skit idea, the poop doctor.
Poop doctor.
That was toilet paper, Pete.
Yeah.
No, that was to make it look like he was cramps.
No.
They're giving him whatever with
No.
fluids. That's
No,
the
no.
decoy. It was the decoy.
People just want
Ravens.
to make a
It's
story.
kind of scary to cramp this far into the year. Like usually his cramps are something early, and in warmer weather. It was cold.
Yeah.
Maybe he was cold, so he wasn't
But
really drinking.
he was run.
He wasn't really drinking.
He was.
anything.
He was running the ball a lot. That's what scares me about Lamar is that if he's not
He's
running,
fine.
they ain't doing much.
How about that game though? That was a game.
That was
It
something.
was something.
Wait, he runs off the field and he has cramps, and then LeBron just gets carried off the court.
No, that was Paul Pierce. Well, LeBron did it too.
LeBron was carried off for cramps, but it was
Well, everybody knows that NBA is more dramatic than the NFL.
it's true.
Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce, yeah. The jury's still out on whether it was not.
You guys are forgetting something though. It's
Gardner
It's
Minshew.
Minshew mania
Yeah.
again. You knew where I was going. I think we got to switch our pick. I don't know.
No, he's good for at least 2 picks.
I think he's their best quarterback. There's no doubt about that. But I don't know if he's.
Was Glennon just playing bad? I'll be
Yeah,
honest, I
he's
didn't
pretty
watch. Well, we know.
Yeah,
he's
but he
bad.
wasn't as. I thought he was be worse. To be honest, it was bad. But I thought he'd be.
Apparently, he should have had a bunch of picks, and we just dropped them.
Well, the Vikings did the same thing. They dropped several, and one ended up for a
And
touchdown.
then Minshew came in, drove down there. They scored. It was already 31-3. They scored, and then he had 2 more drives. They drove all the way down there, but turned it over on downs twice.
You just hate to see it.
You hate to
especially
shit.
during Minshew.
What if
Mania.
Minshew beat the Ravens? Well, is it going to be Minshew Mania all over again?
Yep.
Like we
No,
don't
'cause
need.
they play the Bears
We don't
next
need
week.
Justin Fields. We got Gardner Minshew.
They play the Bears, don't they, next week?
Oh God, Minshew's
Not
beating them.
interested. Not interested.
God, it's gonna be a battle. Minshew versus Trubisky. I can't wait for
Oh, okay.
All right. Woo.
All right.
that. The
Good
Rams
talk.
are due for a loss because they won a couple in a
But
row.
the
right?
Jets aren't due for a win.
They are due for.
No,
No, they are
The
not.
Jets are winning right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's true. So they're due for a loss.
Yeah.
So would
A
that
win.
be winning?
Them winning is them losing.
Right. True.
Yeah.
Say something nice about the Jets, somebody.
Trevor Lawrence is a damn good quarterback. We get a good look at
Mekhi
him.
Becton actually looks like a stud.
We get a good look at their future quarterback in the ACC championship
I can
against
say
the
we
best
can say
defense
some
in
nice.
the nation.
I can say some nice things about the Jets. Mekhi Becton's a beast. Quinnen Williams is a beast. Marcus May's a beast.
On an
There you go.
0-12 roster.
Adam
Moving
Gase
on.
stinks.
Yeah. It's
There you
true.
go.
Chances Adam Gase is back next year.
No chance.
I think it's above 50%.
No, I think they're letting him suffer
I think
finishing the season.
I think he's back
I
next
don't,
year.
I don't even get it. I don't even. Get it.
How?
I think he's back.
How do you fire your defensive coordinator for helping you lose when your head coach has been doing it for how many years as an NFL coach?
I
Losing?
literally think.
I think Gase and the organization made an agreement like, hey, we're gonna suck this year. All right, I'm safe,
Maybe.
right? And they're like, well, yeah, Trevor Lawrence looking pretty good. You might be safe, man.
All right, too much talk about the Jets. It's making me sad.
We normally just skip right over them
Sad?
and just pick the other team, not say anything though. So they're due. They were due.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a pretty good. That's a good one. Eagles
it's the hardest one to pick.
look like a whole different team as soon as they swap quarterbacks. That's interesting. I don't know.
They got some juice.
They got some juice, and they beat the Saints. That's a big win. The Cardinals are back on track. The Hail Mary hangover is officially over. It's done. They beat a pretty solid, hot Giants team there. But Eagles, Jalen Hurts, Oklahoma quarterback versus Cardinals, Kyler Murray, former Oklahoma quarterback.
Ooh.
Wow.
Who's
Like
everybody got?
I am, let's just say this. My Jalen hurts, and I'm taking the Eagles.
Don't know what
I
that is.
don't know what that means exactly.
That was probably one of the worst jokes of all time.
It wasn't a joke. My Jalen actually hurts.
What is your J?
Thank you.
don't wanna know,
I'm
Pete.
gonna go with the Cardinals because it's an absolute must-win situation.
You're not a Bears fan.
It's an absolute.
So you're picking the Eagles because you're a Bears fan?
Right.
Oh, Jesus.
That's the team that doubled on.
I'm more of an in the hunt fan.
Do you really want to make the playoffs if you're a Bears fan?
No,
Well,
I wanted
think
them to
he
lose
does.
last week, and yeah.
I mean, I will take any type of success. I don't care.
It's more exciting to watch them win, but I just know
Yeller.
them going 8-8 is going to be nothing.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat with my team, but Old Yeller.
Riz, what do you got?
Come on over.
I'm doing it.
Come on
I'm
over.
doing it.
Yes, sir.
I'm going
Yes,
with the
sir.
Eagles.
Boo that.
50-50 game. The Eagles look like a good football team. Maybe I'm basing it off of 1 week too much. The Cardinals aren't playing. I mean, their defense had a pretty damn impressive performance last week, but they're not playing anywhere near to the level they were playing earlier in the year. Maybe they'll get back on track here. And the only way I think this backfires here, why it could, is I thought Daniel Jones. The Eagles let Daniel Jones run on him quite a bit with those read options, so Kyler Murray could be that much more effective and beat them. But I like the Eagles' run defense. I think they're just going to worry about Hopkins, make the other guys beat them. Their D-line is really good. Their D-line is one of the best in football. They got a rotation, too. I mean, Josh Sweat's an absolute stud even. We know Brandon Graham's a stud. They got a long list of guys, obviously. Fletcher Cox. I can go all day. But I think they're going to get pressure. Pressure has been affecting Kyler Murray recently, unlike the earlier in the year. And I think the Cardinals – the way they played defense last week was great, but how are they going to game plan for Jalen Hurts? They don't really know how. Like, do we need to worry about stopping him? Miles Sanders getting going. Hurts can throw on the run. Like, what's our game plan here? So, I like the Eagles. It's a toss-up one. It's a tough one, but I like the Eagles.
Yeah, I got the Eagles as well.
Oh,
I
wow.
like
Both Bears fans.
I liked.
You picked them for the wrong reasons. Who do you actually think's going to win?
No, I
There's-
think the Eagles, their whole team just got this. They got ignited when Jalen Hurts was
It's
in
going to
there.
be weird seeing that Oklahoma quarterback beat the other Oklahoma
Yeah.
quarterback because one was significantly. I didn't mention that during the week during the recap for some reason. I thought Hurts compared to Oklahoma Hurts, I thought he looked like a totally different quarterback. I thought he played like a spaz at Oklahoma. Like he was constantly just moving his feet, just way too much, like a spaz. Turning around, turning his back to the defense. He looked so relaxed at the same time and making plays with his feet. He looked fantastic against the Saints too.
I just stole my my little spiels that are going on. I was gonna say, the Eagles' defensive line is just very impressive. They have guys on the outside. They have Brandon Graham, Derek Barnett. They got Josh Sweat, who are going to contain Kyler Murray. And then they have Fletcher Cox and Hargrave in the middle, who are going to push pocket back.
Is it crazy to say this is a playoff team?
Eagles
are a playoff
Eagles are
team.
good. Their defensive line is one of the best in the league. I think another thing I was going to mention was the Eagles Doug Peterson is 11-2 without Carson Wentz. He's 11-2 coaching without
Think
Carson
about
Wentz.
that.
That's
So why did they pay the man the money?
I don't know.
Who in the world would never?
Rose-
And a Super Bowl.
Because
without
one
Carson
year,
Wentz.
because of one, he had how many games did he play that year? 12.
Yeah,
one
you
year that
tore his
Nick
ACL.
Foles won the Super Bowl.
Yep. Eagles.
Eagles. A 50-50 game should be a fantastic one, folks.
Hot in here.
It's pretty hot.
Hot.
What do we got? Chiefs and the Saints.
This is a ball game.
Heavyweight battle. Probably would have been a little more of a heavyweight battle if the Saints didn't blow it to the Eagles, but the tape wasn't out on Hurts yet, so maybe that was the reason.
Tape's out.
They can get back on track. We don't even know who's playing quarterback. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Drew Brees, is he going to play this week? I don't really know. Is Taysom Hill going to play? Taysom Hill didn't really play the best game, but I think people get on him. I don't know if it was Taysom Hill's fault they lost.
I hate Taysom Hill.
Whoa.
Okay.
I hate him.
And
Give me
he
the
hates Saints
Chiefs.
fans too.
Yeah, give me the Chiefs. Doesn't matter if Drew
Saints
Brees.
hater.
Doesn't
Give me
matter
your
if Drew
Chiefs.
Brees is playing. But yeah, I was getting mad. I was calling for Jameis Winston second quarter. I was like, this is just terrible. This guy literally just.
I don't think he was that bad.
He's so bad. Like, don't even look at the box score. Like,
I
just
expected him to
go
be
watch
bad.
the film. He literally sits in the pocket.
I seen the college
Go
tape.
watch the film.
He sits in the
Tell him,
pocket
Pete.
and thinks he
He
has
was
all.
not good.
He doesn't.
They should have
tell
ran
him.
him more. He ran pretty
He's a-
effectively. They didn't run him enough.
He's like a mobile quarterback, but he doesn't sense pressure at all.
Oh,
like
no,
he sits in
no,
the
no.
pocket and he literally just gets.
Oh,
he
that's-
doesn't even think a guy's on
kinda-
his back at all, and he gets.
I thought
drilled.
he was going to be a lot worse.
So
That's
bad.
You look at the college tape. I thought he was going to be just terrible.
And I don't know why.
I'm taking the Chiefs.
I know they were losing.
Okay.
I know the Saints were losing, but like you're right though. They should have kept running the ball though. Like they were having success running the ball a little bit, and they should have kept running it. But
I'm taking the Chiefs. This is actually, it's weird. I don't know what, it's weird to say this. I don't know what Chiefs team's going to show up. That sounds funny because they keep winning. But they're playing mind games, everybody. They are, I am convinced they literally don't try. And that's how freaking good they are. They try to run these weird plays in the red zone where they can easily just Mahomes can just toss it to Kelsey in the end zone. They're not running when they should run. They're kind of saving that a little bit. They're not showing the whole game plan, the whole playbook. I really think that. So if the Chiefs mess around in this game, if they mess around, basically this is not a game where you should be messing around in. So they could possibly still win by messing around because they're that good, or the best team in football right now. But thinking the Chiefs full power, the Saints full power, no matter who's on the field. I think it's a bad match for the Saints because the Chiefs can push the ball on anybody. The Saints got a good defense. But one thing the Saints, why their defense starting to turn around, they've been blitzing more. They've been sending Demario Davis, and he's really good at blitzing, and he really hasn't been that – he's blitzed in the past, but not like crazy amount. He's been getting good pressure, and then that helps their defensive front get pressure. They can get pressure on their own as well. But you do not want to blitz Mahomes. He becomes better when you blitz him. And then I think the Chiefs and their speed could beat the secondary. I think it's a bad matchup for their secondary. So the Chiefs will score points. Saints, I think they can move the ball on the Chiefs, but I just don't think they can keep up. I like the Chiefs, but don't worry, Saints fans, because Old Yeller's got you. He's taking the Saints in this one.
Wow.
he's a little bit of a Mahomes hater.
You think so?
A little bit, yeah.
Just a little?
I don't think he likes them, honestly.
I think he's feeling the Saints' defense here.
Yeah, that defense didn't really.
The tape wasn't
stop
there
him.
for Hurts, though.
It's true.
It wasn't there. So that should be a pretty good game. We'll see what happens.
Imagine if the Chiefs still had Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
Wow.
My God.
Browns. Speaking of Kareem Hunt,
Oh, wow.
Browns, Giants. They both are off a loss, but I still consider them, kind of like they're kind of hot. They're kind of hot right now. They're kind of hot. I think they're playing pretty good ball. I mean, that wasn't that good of a ball against the Cardinals last week from the Giants, but last several weeks combined, they're playing at a solid level. Yeah.
I don't think Daniel Jones is healthy.
If you guys saw my playoffpredictors.com video,
You took the Giants in this one.
I took the Giants, but I'm not taking the Giants after watching them play last week. They were terrible. I had them winning the division. They're not winning the division either. Yeah. I think the Browns, they lost. They look like a really good team. Baker Mayfield's definitely surprising me this year. I expect him to be better than he was last year, but he's playing at a top 10 quarterback level right now.
Ooh. Wow.
Oh, the other's going Browns.
Same here. I'm taking the Browns.
Junior's taking the Browns.
I don't know. I think that the Giants are
Taking
just
Browns?
hurting themselves throwing out Daniel Jones, who's not 100%.
Danny's not going with Danny. He's taking the Browns. I think that the Giants have the defense to actually – the Browns really haven't seen that many good defenses. I don't know if the Ravens are as good as we thought they were on defense. So the Giants, if you can slow down the run, that really – and you start strong, that really throws off the entire Browns game plan. That's how you beat them. So the Giants actually might have the defense to slow down the Browns. The problem is the Browns defense isn't that great, but they're a play-making defense. They'll go up yards, they go up points, but they'll get their hands on the ball, and the Giants seem to turn the ball over. So I actually think the Browns do enough on offense, but I think they really win because that extra play or two on defense that takes the ball away from Danny Dimes and company. Yeah, so all of us, that's a guarantee, all of us with the Browns for this week. I thought somebody would pull off a Giants pick. I don't know. No?
Well, who picked them last week? I don't know.
Present.
Danny?
Okay.
Steelers are cold, though. You don't want to take the Bengals?
No.
If Joe Burrow was playing, if Joe Burrow was playing,
There'd be a
No.
second of thought, but then it would disappear.
no. If Joe Burrow was playing, I'd take the Bengals.
TJ Watt, 2 sacks.
T.J. Watt
More than two.
was non-existent against the Bills.
But that's Bills. This is the Bengals.
That's true.
Yeah, but he might need his bud. He might need his buddy out there.
His Bud Dupree?
Yeah, you might need him. I don't know.
But according to PFF, Tim Hightower, is that his name? Tim Hightower? It's not Tim Hightower.
No.
Alex Highsmith.
Highsmith.
What am I talking about? That was a Danny moment there. Alex
Whoa.
Highsmith. I corrected myself
Tim
there. I was correcting myself. Tim Hightower is a running back from way back in the day. Alex Highsmith, number 8 Pro Football Focus edge
With like
rusher.
limited snaps.
I don't know where they come up with that, but
PFF, man.
PFF.
Yeah, I think this is the game where the Bengals are just too beat up, but the Steelers' offense kind of gets they gotta get going. It's bad out there. It's really bad. They got to get going. I think Big Ben has a solid day. Can they get Claypool going? They're just not. They just give them the ball. Just give them the ball.
They can't even run the ball.
They can't run the ball.
I think they kind of limited James Conner because he had the vid. He had the Rona. So I think they were kind of easing him back in. Maybe his lungs weren't there. He wasn't in.
He couldn't do anything.
His lungs were there, Pete.
I think they're. I mean, Benny Snell was playing. I think James Conner is a way better running back than Benny Snell. So I think he'll get way more carries this game.
I think Anthony McFarland should get the load. I don't know.
I think they should mix him in for sure.
They need speed back there. He's a home run guy. You can't hit the home run with 3 carries a game. Okay, you can't.
Isn't that Boog's name?
Anthony?
Yeah, I think it is.
This is Anthony McFarland Jr., but I don't think it's his
No,
son.
it's not. I don't know. That's definitely Booger's name.
Booger McFarland?
Yeah.
It's Anthony
No, man,
I
it's
think his
Boog,
name
man.
is Anthony, yeah.
It's Boog, man.
It's Boog.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
I'm just really sad still, once again, that we don't have the bye week of the week.
Oh.
So there's no more
Bye
week.
week. Team of the week.
Bye
Week of the week.
Bye week. What?
You said
We'll
bye
have-
week of the week. It's bye
Yeah.
week team of the week.
We'll have one more.
Right.
We'll have one more of those when the first round of the playoffs.
It's true.
Oh, can't wait for that.
2 teams.
2 1 seeds. Can't wait. But that wraps up Week 15 Pick'ems. We're back every single week with the picks. And go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe, turn notifications on so you don't miss a thing. Follow that Twitter, links in the description, comments for anything you may need. That's going to do it. Goodbye.